YouTube. It's me again. I am uploading quite quickly, but I don't have really an exact idea of a video to do after this, but we're going to do a monthly favorites from May. It is currently, I believe, the 4th of June when I am filming this, but I don't know. I'm probably going to wait a couple of days to upload this because I just uploaded my Strawberry Switchblade, dressing like them video yesterday. So this is my monthly favorites from May, which I had a lot of things I was really into in May, honestly. Like in terms of fashion especially, and as well as music. I was experimenting a lot more with music last month because I've been getting more into emo music because of my boyfriend. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna do a little fit check first. So I have my little rectangle headdress because my hair looks really bad today, so that's covering it up. And then I have a bunch of jewelry on, and then I've got these little white bloomers with this little flower belt, which I've been wearing a lot. And then I have this polka dot blouse that I thrifted a couple weeks ago. And then I have all of this jewelry. And I have a little white tank top under this. These little polka dot thigh highs, these little white leg warmers, which are falling apart, but it's fine. Then these flat Mary Janes that I just thrifted. So we're first going to start with the fashion section since I'm like mostly a fashion channel. So I'm first going to start with the clothes that I cannot stop thinking about. I am going to be taking a yoga class next semester. So right now all I can think about is like cute workout clothes because I'm trying to slowly get my way back into working out because I have a history with exercise addiction. So I'm trying to motivate myself to exercise in a more healthy manner. And for me, something I really want to start doing is like wearing cute workout clothes. So I already have like a couple, which I already have a few from this brand, but I want to get more. So Strawberry Western has the cutest workout clothes I've ever seen. I love their set with like the skirt tights situation that's like bluish purple. And then their brand new drop, they have these adorable like light blue polka dot. It's a set and they have like a version with shorts and capris. I think it's the Yuki because I have it in black and white. So cute. So I really want that, and I had this on my list that I really wanted the Star Baby set from like their older drop. I just got it on Depop last night. So I'm really happy about that. So yeah, I've just been thinking a lot about workout clothes because I want to dress cute when I'm at my yoga class, and I want to start going to the gym because there's a gym in my building. And then I also have been really into like, I guess it would be like early 2000s, like fancy kind of like prom dresses, not prom dresses, but like fancier dresses, like the ones I guess you'd wear for like formal events in the early 2000s from brands like Trixie, Speechless, Ruby Rocks. Ruby Rocks is like the #1 brand I looked for at the thrift recently. So those are like things I've mainly been looking for recently. And then oddly enough, bags, like actual purses, I usually was like a very out there bags person, but now I've been more into practical purses, which is a new one for me. I would say those are the main thing. Oh, one other thing. Strapless dresses. I have a really flat chest. I never wanted strapless dresses before, but then recently something shifted and now like it's like the main type of dresses I look for at the thrift because I don't know, it's something about layering a bolero over them that looks so good. That is all of like the clothes I've been thinking about this month, or in May. That was what I was thinking about in May a lot. So now let's get into the actual clothes that I've been wearing a lot this last month in May. Let's get into clothes. I'm gonna start with my Vans Creepers. I got these back for Christmas last year, and I wear them almost every day. They're just such a comfortable shoe because lately it's been really hard for me to wear platforms. I love platforms, but lately like my body just has not been exactly reacting well to them. So these have been a lifesaver because they're the most comfortable shoes I own and they match with all my outfits. Super cute, super comfy. I definitely recommend them. They come in a bunch of different varieties. So these are like the shoes I've been wearing. Next is, well, these bracelets first of all. forgot to put them on earlier, but this polka dot bangle that I thrifted is so cute. It matches with all my outfits because, as we know, I'm a polka dot girl. And this white lace bangle is genuinely like one of the most gorgeous jewelry pieces I own. It's so pretty. I love it. Then this bracelet that I thrifted, it's so gorgeous. And I don't know if this necklace came with it, but because they were at the same thrift store, but it looks like they would go together, so I thrifted them both. But I haven't styled this yet because it's very out there, but I think it would look really pretty with like a springy dress, and then with this bracelet and some more jewelry would look super cute. And now I have 3 more things. So this crochet like cover up I thrifted, I don't even know, it was a long time ago, but now that the weather's getting nice, this is just so perfect for spring. I pretty much layer this over, I would say 50% of my outfits recently because it just goes so good with everything. Crazy thing is, I almost didn't thrift this because I wasn't sure if I had anything like it. Spoiler alert, I didn't. I had nothing like this, so lifesaver, honestly. Now, this dress, genuinely probably in my top 5 favorite things in my wardrobe. My mom got it for me, I want to say like a month or 2 ago, and I wasn't sure how to style it at first, but once I started styling it, now I love it. I've worn it like 3-4 times already. Just look at this beauty. The brand on it is Kimchi Blue. It's from Urban Outfitters. Genuinely so beautiful. Like, I'll insert some ways that I've styled it. So pretty. I've also been really into like tiered ruffle dresses, but I always have been, so that's nothing new. Now, the last thing is my purse. I needed a new daily bag, and I found one because my thing was I needed something that was both doubled as a handbag and a crossbody, and I found it. So I have put a shit ton of like bag charms and stuff on it, and this is a Lufufu. It's not real. Also, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people hate Luvubus. I love them. I am not spending that much money on a real one though, so I got a really cheap Lufufu, and I was like, this is all I need. But I really want the purple one named ZZ. That's the one I really want. But this is what I've done with my bag. So yeah, that is the like clothing items I've been really into. One more quick little clothing mention before we get into makeup. I've been really into capris. Specifically lace capris because I have a few pairs and they work so well for layering. I absolutely adore the ones from 6 Dimension. So I am planning on sewing a few pairs just because they're so cute. So yeah, capris. That was an odd one that I wasn't expecting either. That with strapless dresses were 2 things I never thought I was going to get into. So it's like so weird. My brain is developing. I'm starting to like things that I thought I never would have liked. It's weird. Like, my brain is developing. I'm getting older. And I don't know how I feel about it. But now let's get into makeup. So I only really have 2 makeup products that are kind of new that I've been really into. But I have been really into this lip plumper, which is Diamond Lip Plumper by Physicians Formula. And I'm trying to see if I can find the shade of it. Pink Radiant Cut. So this one, I love the way it feels on my lips. It doesn't plump them too much, it just does a little bit, but I more so like it for the color and the glossiness of it. So I've been really into this one recently. Oh my god, I'm such a makeup guru. Yeah, I've been really into this one recently. And then I've also been really into this little like eye shimmer thing that I do in like my inner corners. I got this on Amazon. It's by Erendy. It is amazing. The sparkle on it is so good. And then in terms of like makeup that I've been really into drawing like fun little shapes on my face, specifically like little swirls. Like, that's been my thing recently since like I would say like April, but I started doing it a lot more in May. Because especially on my forehead, just doing any cute little designs on my face has been like the thing I've been really into doing. We're gonna get into trinkets, which last month I won't say I was into too many trinkets, but this plushie my boyfriend got me for Valentine's Day. I know it's like from like the BTS like B1 or BT21. I'm not into BTS. I used to be, but I never got into like the plushie stuff, so, or the character stuff. But I love this little guy because when I look at it, I think of my boyfriend. And then the other trinkets I've been really into are, let me grab this one. So I love gachapons. Every time I go to somewhere with a gachapon, I get it, but this meant the world to me because one of my childhood anime that I loved growing up was Mermaid Melody, and they had these little hair clips, and I got the blue girl. I forgot her name because I haven't rewatched it in so long, but I think Hanon, I want to say. I think her name is Hanon. So I could put this in my hair, and I love gachapons so much. I really want to go back to a place that has some. I really need to hang out with more people, honestly, because I'm on summer break, but I'm so bad at asking people to hang out because I feel like I'm being a bother. Like, I always feel like I'm being a bother, and I really need to work on that because these people are my friends, and I'm still just like, oh, I'm bothering them. They don't want to hang out with me. I just have a lot of deep-rooted insecurities, I guess, that I need to work on. But next thing is bag charms, obviously based off my bag, but specifically my Lafufu. I named him Fufu. I know all Labubus are girls, but I don't know how Lafufus would be working, but I call him a he. So yeah, he has his eyebrows, but he's so cute and I love him. I've really been daydreaming though about the light purple Labubu named Zizi because lavender is my favorite color. I think like the new drop that they have, they're all so cute. Like, I feel so weird giving into like that specific trend because a lot of people are like hating on it right now, and I'm still just like, I love it. Because I guess for me, I've always been really into bag charms. Like, I've had plush keychains for years. I adore them. But as soon as they started releasing like the Pop Mart blind boxes, I was obsessed. I specifically really want like some of the, I don't know how to pronounce it, I think Nomi. Like, they're so cute. I really want the black cat one and the lavender one. Of course, the lavender one. So cute. They're so cute. And I don't like the crybabies. I think they're really ugly, but I really want the neon cutie because it's purple. I love cutesy stuff. Anything that's purple, like any purple bag charms, I've been really into. So that's all for trinkets. Now let's get into movies. So for movies, I've been really into specifically The Last Unicorn. Was like a movie I rewatched last month and I forgot how much I adored it. It means the world to me. It's one of my favorite like animated films of all time. One of my favorite films of all time, honestly. The aesthetic of it, it's so me. The fantasy of it, I love it. The meaning of it, it's just such a beautiful film. Honestly, The Last Unicorn was like the only film I really watched last month that was striking anything in me. I really do want to watch more like surrealist films though, because I don't know, I've been just trying to watch more movies. Oh, I watched Buffalo 66. I thought it was like the cinematography was gorgeous. I think her name was Layla. Her outfit's so beautiful. But it was, I give it like a 3 out of 5. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 on Letterboxd. So yeah, it was okay. That wasn't like a favorite. But I really want to watch more like movies with gorgeous cinematography because cinematography and just like artsy movies are my favorite kind of movies. I love anything where I have to dig deeper into the meaning too. I love being able to interpret things in my own way. Anything like that I'm really into. For drinks, I've been on a strawberry matcha kick. Like, anytime I go anywhere and they have strawberry as an option to put in my matcha, you bet I'm doing it. You bet I'm doing it. It's just so good. And other than that, there's this cafe by my house that does really good drinks. And they do like a Thai tea matcha. I'm obsessed. It's so good. And they also do a pandan matcha, which is also really good. But my favorite that they do is an ube matcha. Oh, they also had a banana pudding matcha, but I think that was back in April. But their banana pudding matcha was delicious. But ube matcha, there's this other place that I go to called Tiamo. Their ube matcha is life-changing. It's perfection. I love it so much. For foods, I haven't been on too crazy of a kick recently, but I've been really into watermelon, which makes sense because the weather is getting nicer. And then I've also been really into the Trader Joe's lemon animal crackers, which I actually have someone buy me right now. These are perfection. I adore them. If you know me, you know, like, I'm obsessed with animal crackers. These get a positive review from me, and that's saying something, because I wrote a whole Google Doc that was, like, super long about, like, my love for animal crackers and rating them, and, like, the history of them. And then the other thing I've been really into, which, this is random, but zucchini. Zucchini is fucking good, so, I mean, it makes sense. I'm actually also gonna add in, like, chocolate-filled pastries, like, specifically chocolate cream-filled. Like, that's been my thing recently. I don't know how to explain it. Like, last night I had, like, a cream-filled donut that was filled with, like, a chocolate cream. It was so good. Which, I'm not usually big on chocolate, but when it's, like, dark chocolate, I'm obsessed. I love dark chocolate. For shows, I haven't been watching a lot recently. It's honestly only been anime. And the two have been The Apothecary Diaries Season 2 and Paradise Kiss, which I was holding off on watching it because I was so empty after finishing Nana. I'm on, like, episode 6 of Paradise Kiss right now, and I'm so obsessed with it. But I'm also really nervous because Nana broke me for a while, but I'm watching it. I'm probably gonna finish it next week because this week I'm really busy, so I don't know if I'm really gonna have time. Because when I'm watching something, I usually want to focus on it unless it's one of my, like, comfort things. Like, if I'm doing stuff, I'm usually going to turn on, like, a comfort show like My Little Pony or Invader Zim, or, like, a comfort movie like Tangled. Or, like, any Disney movies, just because when I'm doing stuff and focusing, I like having stuff that I already know about in the background, because if it's something new, I get very distracted. Now I'm going to talk about some, like, content creators, which... for starters, I've been really into, honestly, this whole entire year, but specifically this last month, like in May, I was really into watching Juber's videos and Polka Dot Pigeon's videos. Also, I'm probably gonna butcher some of these other YouTubers' names. I am so sorry. I try my best, but Flolotto, I think that's how you say their name. Love them. Brooke Allred, love her. And then I've also been really into, they have a TikTok and a YouTube. I believe that their username on TikTok is, like, Almonds MILF, and her name is Nikki. Her content is so beautiful. I love her and her girlfriend, and they go thrifting together, and that is, like, the dream. They're so cute, and, like, her whole vibe is, like, a literal fairy. I love her so much. And I also, on TikTok, like, a content creator that I love for sewing inspiration is Cottontail Circus. I have to, like, split this up because I have to look on my phone of, like, what I have, but I'm going into music. Songs I've been really into. This is a long list because I am a music girl. I wrote this beforehand, so I would say there's not probably too much emo music, but if I do another one of these videos next month, there's definitely going to be a lot of emo music. That's what I get for having an emo boyfriend. But for music, I was listening to All Right by Kitty Craft a lot because I had a Kitty Craft concert a couple of days ago, and it was amazing. It was my first lone concert ever. Not gonna lie, I don't think I can do that again because I felt very dizzy, and it was very risky of me because I had no one to help me. But it was okay. But it was such an amazing experience. I was able to give the singer this candy cup that I made, and it was a beautiful experience. I was listening to All Right. All of Kitty Craft's music, but specifically All Right, like, the entire month, because I was, like, excited. Because I've been listening to Kitty Craft for a couple of years. And then another song I've been really into, I was really into in May, was Lie to Me by Depeche Mode. I don't know why, it's just really catchy. Repeatedly every week it would be, like, my most played song on earbuds. And another song I was really into was Too Young to Die by Leah Leah. I already like loved that song, but something about it like really scratched my brain last month. Another one that they released last month that I was obsessed with was Boy on a Leash by Patriarchy. Patriarchy is such an underrated band. I adore them, but Boy on a Leash is so good. Also, Patriarchy is really good live. I saw them live last year. And then also Circles by Pierce the Veil, because that is me and my boyfriend's song, because we listened to it on our first date, and I don't know, it's just like he was like explaining like the meaning of the song to me, and it's our song. So yeah, Circles is me and my boyfriend's song, and I have Pierce the Veil coming up, like the concert. I have tickets with my boyfriend, so I'm gonna get to hear our song live, which is so cool. I love Pierce the Veil. I was kind of late to getting into them. I would say I got into them like 2 to 3 years ago, which was weird for me because I was into all those kind of bands in middle school. Like I was you remember the emo trinity? Like I was one of those kids. Like the band that got me into music was Paramore. And now we have the shift where I mostly listen to goth music, but I'm trying to avoid just listening goth bands. Another song was Smaller by Ashbury Heights. I really like that song. Oh Baby by Susie and the Banshees, like that whole, I believe it's an EP. Forever is one of my favorite Susie songs of all time, but Oh Baby has been the vibe recently, and so has like Stargazer. Soft Green Eyes by Spider Lilies is a really good song that I was listening to a lot last month. I was listening to a lot of songs by The Cat's Meow. I think they have a song called Note on the Table, something like that. That song I was really into. I was actually on Airbuds. I was quite a few weeks. I was their most listened to person. Like listening to them, I was their number one. They're so good. Sleepyhead by Casino Ashtray, really good song. That whole band is really good. This particular Hole by the Dog Bones, another really good song that I was really into. I've always loved Malice Miser, but like it was a very Les Ciel type of month. I think that's how you say it, Les Ciel. I'm not good at pronouncing things. But that song was the vibe in May. And then U plus K by Gax, that was also the vibe of May. I have 2 more songs that I was really into, which are Tea or Coffee by Gaze. I was really into that song. And then the last one was Crawl by Lilac Lamont. Those have been like the songs from May. I'm gonna get into like miscellaneous stuff real quick. So 2 little other things I want to mention in miscellaneous are hairstyles. I've been really into like the classic Lisa Amane 2 little like mini ponytail pigtails. I've always loved them, but I did them a lot last month. I think I actually did that hairstyle for Kitty Craft. It's just really cute. I love it. And then the other thing was I've been romanticizing going to the beach because I finally got a bikini. I have not worn bikinis in years because of my insecurities, so it's very new for me, but I've been romanticizing going to the beach with my friends and like hunting for seashells and sea glass. Like I don't even really want to go in the water. I definitely don't want to tan, but I just want to hunt for seashells and have fun with my friends. The last thing I'm going to get into before I do my last part is hobbies. I was sewing a lot in May, which obviously I'm a fashion student, but since I didn't have any like classes where sewing was involved, I wasn't sewing at all for a couple of months. So the moment I was off of school, I was like non-stop sewing. I can show actually some of the things that I've made. So I'm working on a Cheshire Cat themed rave outfit, and I've done a lot, but I'm going to just show 2 things as a sneak peek. I did these little wrist cuffs, which I made them too small, I know, for the future, but they fit. And then I made this little bikini top. I did also a lot of other stuff, but that's for you to see later, so follow my socials. That was like the hobby, which I know it's not a hobby for me technically, but I'm still counting it. Another thing has been making candy, which obviously I've been making candy for years too, but I, again, stopped for a while, and I made a shit ton of candy for Kitty Craft. Like, I have so much extra, so I'm gonna just break them all and reuse the beads, but I made a bunch for Pierce the Veil that I'm gonna be giving out. I just love making candy so much because I have really bad social anxiety, so it's a way for me to like, get out of my shell and talk to people. So yeah, I've been making a lot of candy. And my last thing is, this is more so, I'm not gonna lie, this has kind of been me just romanticizing it. I've done it a couple of times though, but I don't do it a lot. But I really want to do it a lot more this month, is taking walks. Fresh air is honestly such a important thing to me recently because I stay inside a lot, but the thing is I usually need to go out with other people because of my fainting spells, since it can be kind of dangerous for me. But as long as the weather's not too bad and I bring a water bottle and some like salty snacks, I'm usually okay. Um, but yeah, I really like being outside in nature specifically, I guess. Yeah, I just think nature is really beautiful, and I just love having alone time to think for myself. And now the last thing I'm gonna do is say my goals for June, because I thought maybe this could like affirm me to actually do these things, since I have like something online, something out there to like hold me accountable. So my goals, my number one is to be more organized, because I have a habit of letting my room get really messy in terms of like clothes and stuff being everywhere, and I really want to work on that. So that is a big goal of mine. Another one is I really want to start selling on Depop, which I'm planning to do. Expect me to post about that on my socials soon, because I have a whole pile, a lot of clothes that I need to sell because they don't fit me right, or they just really aren't my style, and I think I have pretty good clothes, in my opinion. Then another goal is to sew more, like even more than I did last month, because I really want to improve my garment construction skills, since I'm going to be taking another pattern making class soon, and I really want to be prepared for that, since I'm really nervous that I'm going to be like behind or something. Another little goal is of course to upload more on YouTube, since I really do want to take YouTube more seriously. I also want to start posting on my TikTok consistently again, just on my socials in general, because another big goal of mine this year is to reach 1,000 followers on Instagram. I have 800 right now, which I'm so grateful for. And I'm so grateful for the audience I've built on TikTok and on here. Like, it means the absolute world to me, because being someone who's very, very, how do I put this? I'm an extrovert, but I'm very, I guess maybe it's my autism or just the way I was raised, but I'm very awkward. I'm very shy. I don't mean to be. I really want to talk to people because it's what energizes me, and I love people, but I'm just very awkward and I never know where to start with talking to people. So being able to like have social media as an outlet is really important to me. And then my last little goal is to experiment more with makeup. I want to do more fun eyeliner. I want to do more cool things on my face and forehead. I want to experiment more with color, do more cool stuff on a white base, anything like that. Experiment more with hairstyles as well, and just have even more fun with fashion and layering and all that. So yeah, that's like my goals for this month of June, and those were my May monthly favorites. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I really hope that you had an amazing May, and I hope you have an even better June. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!